Andy Burnham used to be seen as Labour's nearly man. He lost 2 Labour leadership elections. He disappeared from Westminster politics. Many thought his career at the top was over, but then something strange happened. As Mayor of Greater Manchester, Burnham became one of the most popular politicians in Britain. Now, after years away from Parliament, he's trying to return through the Makerfield by-election.
40 years. 40 years on the wrong path. A path that has damaged communities across the north.
A move thinly veiled as his path to running a leadership contest against Keir Starmer. And suddenly people are asking a much bigger question. Could the man who fixed Manchester one day run the entire country? Who is Andy Burnham? Andy Burnham is a Labour politician from Merseyside. He entered Parliament in 2001 and quickly rose through the ranks under Tony Blair and Gordon Brown. He has held major cabinet jobs, but Burnham always positioned himself slightly differently from the London Labour establishment, more northern, populist and emotionally connected to working class voters. After Labour lost power, he ran for party leader twice and lost twice. So in 2017, he left Westminster and became Mayor of Greater Manchester. How did he fix Manchester? Andy Burnham was already a popular mayor in Manchester, but it was during COVID that he became a nationally recognised figure, after publicly clashing with Boris Johnson over lockdown funding.
Game of poker? Are they playing poker with places and people's lives through a pandemic? Is that what this is about? Are they piling pressure on people to accept the lowest figure that they can get away with?
He accused Westminster of treating northern communities unfairly. And the confrontation turned him into a national figure almost overnight. For a lot of people outside London, Burnham became the politician willing to stand up to central government when others wouldn't. That's when supporters started calling him the King of the North. He made real changes to the area, bringing buses back under public control for the first time in decades, something many thought would never happen. He'd built a reputation as a mayor who could actually change a city for the better. So, is he Labour's next leader? Labour is facing a very public leadership crisis, with figures across the party being pegged as Keir Starmer's replacement, whose position after a disastrous set of local election results looks shakier than ever. Many Labour members see Burnham as the politician who connects emotionally with voters in a way many Westminster politicians don't.
40 years. 40 years on the wrong path. A path that has damaged communities across the north.
But there is one major issue. Andy Burnham isn't an MP. And in British politics, it's almost impossible to lead a major party, let alone become Prime Minister from outside Parliament, which is why the Makerfield by-election matters so much. The current Labour MP is standing aside to let Burnham in, with a shot at returning to the very top of the party.
I supported Andy last time he wanted to come back to Parliament, and I fully support him wanting to come back to Parliament again. And just to be clear, I'm got it on good authority. There's going to be absolutely no attempt to stop him from doing that again. So we will have him as the candidate, I'm sure.
Burnham's attempt to win a seat in Makerfield is a huge political test. On paper, it should be safe territory for Labour. It's a traditional working-class seat in the northwest.
If politics can't fix something as simple as a pothole, you've got a very big problem. Why should people have faith in the ability of politics to do anything if it can't do something as simple as that?
But British politics has changed. Reform UK is targeting exactly these kinds of post-industrial constituencies, places where voters feel economically left behind and ignored. And they aren't the only ones. Rupert Lowe, the leader of Restore, has just announced their candidate. Reform is throwing huge energy into the campaign because they understand the symbolism and the stakes. If Burnham struggles here, the narrative that he's Labour's future could collapse overnight. But if he wins, his credibility as Labour's saviour will explode. So can success in one city region translate into running an entire country? Manchester gave Burnham a clear identity, but national politics is much harsher. You don't just deal with buses and housing, you deal with immigration, foreign policy, the economy, culture wars and constant media pressure. All eyes are now on Manchester's much-loved mayor, and where he has the mettle to become Britain's leader.
To answer your question, I will take that fight as high as I can take that fight, because I think the country does need to change if it's to work for all people in all places.